Hey all, welcome back to my channel where I show always my numbers from my Pokemon business, which I won in Switzerland. No, it's month 11, so nearly 1 year. And I show you the numbers of April at the end of the video. But before we do this, I want to show you my process, how I list my bulk cards with my magic sorter, so the sorting machine. And yeah, let's directly go over to LiveToby. What I'm doing right now is that I bring all my stored bulk cards, which are around about 10,000 cards, to my inventory. And you can see my magic sorter is doing the job. You just do a reverse English short fable set, and I do this set per set, so you can see these are all reverse English cards, and I already sorted them, or my magic sorted them per set, and now every set gets into the sorter. And because the detection is higher if I stayed in the set, and as you can see I get it per mail, and then I just do all the mails to TCG Power Tools afterwards, and then they get synced on all my selling platforms. And yeah, I also got some more, and here are the German cards, English cards, normal, and the reverse cards in German I already have now in my inventory. And yeah, hopefully then I have some 1,000 cards more in my inventory for next month, and I hope that I can increase my sales with this also a bit. Usually there's a spike a few weeks after I list this many bulk cards. Okay, now the magic sorter finished its job. And after I sorted everything per set, you can see the different sets here. I always put them side to side so that I can quickly see that's another set. And what I did also is then I let them sort per type. So the green cards, then you have the fire type, then water type, electro, and so on. And this is because it's then sorted per number. Only with 151 we have the problem that it's not like this, and you need then to do it manually, but for all other sets it works. And so what I do now is I put them into my inventory. And maybe first a note, this is my inventory system, so I use like a chaos sort system where I have always 50 cards in one slot. So I have like 350, and here we go, always 10. And you can see 500 in each ETB, and I do this over everything, and I have nearly 500 of them right now. And yeah, so this is my system, and I now need to get them into number 493, I think. This is the newest box, and then we'll go over here, and then I need to start a new inventory because I need to put it here, and I will start a new one here. And I will tell my script to do this for me, and then over TCG Power Tools to list the cards. So let's see how this looks on my MacBook. These are the mails which the magic sorter sends me. And as you can see, for every set which I run through it, we get like a CSV file. And I have all the files in here per mail, and you can now just download every file. Set for downloads, and yeah, this is how I collect the files, and there you have then all the relevant information inside. We can open one, so let's just open this one, and then as you can see, you have all the data stored in there. The most important thing is the e-commerce ID, which is the card market ID, which is used to import the cards. And yeah, so this is the important number. The other things are, I think, the price will be updated from TCG Power Tools later on, so it's not really important, and so we need this color. And also like language. What I do now is that I just use ChatGPT to do the ingest to my inventory, or create a file which I use to ingest the cards to my inventory. And so I just execute this command. And I wrote earlier, I wrote earlier a script for me which can do this and merges all the files together. Right now we have many different separate files, so it just looks like this. I put them here, and then we have like the single files from the magic sorter. You can see it. These are the ones from the mails, and just merge them, do a few things, and then I get the output file, and this will then later looks like this. This is from yesterday. here I have a lot of German cards, and it merges also the long set name into it. Otherwise it's hard to guess what SV8 is, and I need to look it up. So I have like the set name then there, and also we got here as needed the card market IDs. And yeah, so this is the whole file from yesterday. I think it's like 1000 cards in total, and this I will do now with the English cards. And let's see then how we can import it from here into TCG Power Tools. Here we have TCG Power Tools now. I also have some cards which was not detected by the magic sorter, and these I just list now manually. So you can just use TCG Power Tools as well with single card mode, and then you can just start typing the name. It's like Ignition Energy number 86. And so I can just select the correct card, which is this one. And then you can see near mint, English, reverse, and then just confirm. And then you have the card here. I need to add the inventory. Then later on, when I have added all the cards and I put them manually in my inventory I just showed you before. And the other cards I will show you now how I do this with the import feature. Now our file is ready. As you can see, we have now the proper inventory space on this column, and so we can now just import this to TCG Power Tools. And so let's do this. Also, we have some cards where the card market ID was missing, and so this I will just pick out and then also insert manually. But now let's do the import. So let's grab the file, which is here. I can just take the file, put it over to TCG Power Tools here, and drop it. And now, as you can see, we have everything is filled out because I did this priorly. And the important thing is, as I told, the card market ID, which is used from TCG Power Tools to match it. And now we click just import data. Now it takes a few seconds, and you can see 804 with 4 articles imported. These are more cards, these are just distinct ones. And now we can see every card here. And what I do first is auto price the stock. I do 40% minimum for reverse holo cards and start auto pricing. And in total we have 595 then for all the cards. And yeah, this is the whole thing. You can see the inventory is here located. Now I can just then click save and it's done. So let's do this. And now everything will get synced to my platforms where I sell, which is Card Market and Shopify, and from Shopify also to Ricardo, which is similar to eBay in Switzerland, and also to Card Trader. So yeah, this is the whole job, and everything is now live after it is finished. You can see it here on the top. It takes a bit of time to push it to Card Market, Shopify, and Card Trader. Okay, the last step is now to get it physically into my inventory. And I always print like a list. It's exactly the Excel sheet which I showed before. And I just go through it, and we can see it starts with Prismatic Evolutions. Phantasmal Flames. And so I just grabbed the Phantasmal Flames stack, which is this one. And as I told you, it's sorted per color. So I can very quickly now search the number which is exactly at the last spot of the inventory box. And this is number 91. So I pick 91 and below. And everything above goes then to the next stack. Okay, it's done. So all these cards go now into 493. I put it here. Then I take 494. By the way, I bought these from Temu. You can perfectly fits into the ETB, and I just then do it and write the number on it. And yeah, but I prepared this properly. And yeah, this is how I do it. Then all these cards go now into 494. Now I take a look, okay, what's next? We can see it's White Flare, so I take White Flare. There the whole set goes into the inventory, so I take the whole White Flare stack, which is this one, and just put it here. Okay, done. Now 495. And yeah, I do this for the whole thing, but you can see it is very quickly. I just sorted in 100 cards, and not much manual work. Okay, this is how I do my bulk stuff with the magic sorter. Perfect, thank you, Live Toby. And this was the last time that I used the magic sorter because I decided to sell it. And there are a few reasons. The main reason is that my room is now a bit overcrowded with Pokemon cards, and I do not want to increase the inventory further because I already have now over 50,000 bulk cards. With the newly added 10,000 cards, it will be maybe nearly 60,000 cards. I have some space left in my room, but I do not want to have like all over the place Pokemon cards lying around. And so I decided to stop it with this inventory I got. Maybe if I have some really good bulk cards, I will just use the holo rare cards from older sets or 151 reverse cards. I think I keep them, and then from time to time we'll list them over my new process. But I do not need these massive amounts anymore. It helped me a lot in the beginning to get all to my inventory, and I still sell many cards, as you will see in the numbers also for bulk cards, and it's still profit every month which I make from my bulk inventory. But yeah, I will not increase this right now, and I will now focus more to single cards. So for higher value cards. And as if you watched my prior videos, I have now a really good process on my own website for it, which I use, and I will try to increase this more and list more of single cards. And yeah, this is the rationale behind why I want to sell the machine. And also from the money I will buy some single cards if I sell the device. And now if you are interested in buying the machine, then you can just drop me a message per email. It's info@neosatoshi.com, but you need to be based in Europe. So if you are in Europe and a Pokemon seller, you can just drop me a message, and then we can just write about it. And I can handle the stuff with the Magic Sorter team. I already asked them, so you can just use the machine. And also I will make an in-depth video about the Magic Sorter, and maybe you wait until this video so you can get a bit more information about it. But you can still reach out to me right now. Okay, now coming to the numbers of month of April. So let's see how we did this month. Here we have the numbers for April. We got a revenue of $1,600, profit $230, and 470 cards sold and 95 orders in total. And as you can see, Shopify was this time the second place. Our largest platform was Ricardo with $800, and as always, Card Trader the smallest and Card Market in the middle. We can see we got a large sale at Shopify and also on Ricardo at one day. So you can always see the spikes and lower times, or a day where we not sell anything at all, and then also some days which are very high volume. And this is always the case. You have days which are not so good, and then really good days. For bulk and single cards, we sold 300 bulk cards, 175 single cards, and as I told you before, $100 goes to bulk cards, nearly all profit here, and this is for my large inventory because I have so many cards. And we can see we nearly sell all of them over Card Market. I also list them on Shopify, but Shopify it's very small. They usually buy the single cards, and also on Ricardo single cards, and I only have listed single cards, so it's obvious that only single cards got sold on Ricardo. So this is how it looks right now for this month, and we have right now a value of 6,200 cards listed, in total 51,000 cards. This will decrease now a bit when I sell the other cards which I have still lying around, and I will list soon. Now let's compare this to the month before. For this year we got in total 7,600 revenue and profit of $1,400. And as you can see, in January we did like 1,900, the same in February, also the same in March. They are very close together. Also regarding the profit, it differs a bit. But this month it is a bit less, and the reason is clear. I was 10 days at holiday, and so I was not able to do much in these days, and also I have like a message that I'm not available and I will ship it later. Maybe this is also a reason why the sales are a bit lower. And I stopped selling on Card Trader, and so this might be the reason that it's lower this time. And I couldn't buy any collections for this time and do not list then the cards. And you clearly see this in the numbers. And hopefully we can get back up in May now. Also, we have like a detail view here. I will not go into detail for this. And yeah, we can see like per marketplace as well. And our profit margin sits around at 20% for this year. And yeah, so we see we are a bit behind the other months, but this was expected. And so yeah, hopefully we can turn this back up. Okay, yeah, I think this was all for this video. I will continue the series even if we are above the 12 months, which I originally planned. I will just show every month, or maybe sometimes also like do videos between it, over my learnings and also over my numbers always. So if you are interested in it, just subscribe to my channel and then you do not miss out on my updates. And if you are a seller and also want to use the same tool which I use here in the video, the analytics tool, you can just go to my website and you find it here under the analytics point, and you can just upload your data if you sell on multiple platforms as I do as well. Then it's a very good way to track your profits and always know your numbers, which is very important to see how you progress. Okay, then hopefully see you in the next video.